Claude Mythos is finally available, or is it? Anthropic launched two frontier models, Fable 5 and Mythos 5 at the same time, and both of them belong to the same Mythos family, but Claude Mythos 5 is still gated and only available to Glasswing partners. And for a safer or better version of Mythos 5 is Fable 5, which is available for everyone. So let's head over to our Claude and enable Claude Fable 5 to solve our toughest challenge. But obviously there will be a catch. It is going to even use 2x faster usage than Opus. Both of them are being offered at $10 per million input tokens and $50 per million output tokens, which is genuinely so expensive. It is 2x more costly than Opus. Even I was thinking that Opus was overpriced, but now with Fable it is double overpriced. But if you are getting more ROI out of it, it obviously makes no sense not to use it. So let's look into benchmark and then really test it out inside our terminal. For agentic coding, all of them are surpassing except for computer use and multidisciplinary reasoning. Other than that, Claude Mythos 5 and Fable 5 is surpassing previous models and other competitors in the list. Obviously nothing is going to make sense if you're a normal everyday user, so let's head over to our terminal and start using Fable 5. And we already have a new notification of Fable 5 is available with all the latest version of Claude Code. So let's run model. And here you can see I'm not able to see the Fable 5 version, so I need to update my Claude version. Let's run this command Claude update, and it will update to the latest version, and then we will able to see Fable 5 inside our models. Until it is updating Claude Code, let's look into availability of Mythos and Fable 5. Obviously Mythos is not going to available to us, but let's look into Fable 5. So it is going to be included in Pro, Max and Team subscription, even seat-based enterprise plan at no extra cost to your existing subscription. But it is only available till 22nd June. Yes, you can also see that inside of Claude.ai, Fable 5 is only included until June 22nd. After that, you can use Fable 5 by paying extra in credits. So definitely squeeze every ounce of water from Fable 5 until June 22nd if the capacity allows. And obviously this makes sense. They are right now coming up with the IPO, private IPO, they are already in loss, they need more compute, and that's why it is only available to paid Claude subscription and not the free one. Coming back to our terminal, it is updated. Meet Fable 5, our latest model for complex, long-running work. So let's try this. Let's hit model and select Fable 5. Let's hit enter high. And as you can see, it can solve the most complex tasks like this. Now let's try Fable 5 with Ultracode. So let's head over to efforts and we will select Ultracode, which is extra high thinking or reasoning per step and using dynamic workflows with it. Just to test out Fable 5, let's create a 5-page landing page or website in just one simple single short prompt. We want to create a 5-page website for an e-com shop, and obviously we will give our design reference by using design.md file. So head over to this Aura.build. Here you will be able to see all the UI UX of landing page, iOS app onboarding forms, beautiful design and top tier landing page. So let's head over to free templates. I definitely want to rebuild this one. Awesome, this is great. So we want to use these fonts, design patterns and everything like that, and that's why we will install design.md file or hand out this file to Claude Code. So here is our design.md file for our landing page. It includes everything it needs to know, then HTML code snippet. Let's download this, copy this as a path name and provide that here. Here is our design.md file for the look of the website or landing page. Now let's give it a go. Obviously this prompt was a very basic and simple one. You can make it much more customizable by first reading your brand guidance, then second how many page layouts you want, or even creating a PRD or product requirement document file beforehand. Here the first thing it will do is read the design document that we just uploaded. The best part about using dynamic workflows is it will spawn multiple sub-agents, each with their own context window limit, and divide them into different phases, give them specific models, goals and instructions. Awesome, here is our landing page or website. Again, it was one simple prompt, very vague instruction. We didn't mention anything about what were our products, how many pages and what we want in each pages. So what it has done is find all the free copyright image that we can use for our Shopify store, e-com store. It has also given us random pricing. You can feel the hover over effect even in the buttons. as well as create multiple pages, it seems relevant to our use case. Obviously, none of this button is working since it is just a static landing page. But I hope you got my point. What you can do in just one simple prompt, build a full landing page for a website or a business by using Claude Fable 5 with Ultracode and dynamic workflows. To conclude this video, I personally feel that Fable 5 is something different from all the Opus series. We had Opus 4.5, 4.6, then 4.8, but I believe none of them are even in the range of Fable 5. It is definitely the best and most superior model out there, but that said, it is going to consume tons of tokens, so I wouldn't recommend using Fable 5 if you are just using to write an email or do some simple math calculation. Head over to Sonnet or Haiku, and if you are doing any coding or complex challenges, use Opus 4.8 or Fable 5 to get the maximum output while saving credits and avoiding usage limits. And if you want to see how many sub-agents it is spawning behind the bag, you will be able to see inside workflow dashboard. So it has divided into 5 different phases. For phase 1, it has spawned 2 agents, and all of them are using Fable 5. This is the name of our workflow, which is Aura.build, and the description. How many agents it has currently spawned and how much time has passed by. To visually see how a dynamic workflow is running, at the end of the prompt bar, you will see the name of your workflow. So just click on that, and here is our dashboard. At the end of the dynamic workflow, you will be also able to see how much token it consumed to run this entire workflow, and it was nearly around 1 million token, which means $50 in just output tokens. Obviously, I was not paying any $50 since it is included inside my Claude AI subscription, but if I were using API, it would have definitely cost me $50 in my billing. So yes, it is definitely even 2x expensive than Opus.